Hi everyone, Whisperer here. This is the beginning of episode 1 of Team Torga's Wurm Unlimited dedicated server Let's Play with beginning parts of the server tour. So we are, when you hit M to open the world map, we are at J24, which is right here on the map, in-game map. If we look on the out-of-game map, we are right here. Let me zoom in a little bit. We are basically right here on the in-game map. And so today, for this episode, the plan is to head down Defender Road and then cross Yellow Brick Road and go into a tunnel where if we switch over to the cave map, you'll see this is where we'll enter the cave map, and then we'll head south, and then we'll pop out at TORGA Prime, which is right here. Is where we'll pop out on the right here is where we'll pop out on the map. Okay, so when you first spawn on the map, if this is your first time on the map, this is where you'll spawn basically, and there'll be 3 signs here, welcoming you to the server and asking you to please go to Team Torga for the server rules and settings, along with letting you know where you are on the map. Again, you're at J24 on the Ogria map, and also to let you know those red rowboats are server boats for everyone to use, so you can use that to travel to different parts and to decide where you want to settle. I assume most people use the red rowboats to get going, but today we're gonna grab my cart over here and we're gonna go by land. Here's Poppy's selling boat. So I'm a little heavy right now because I'm wearing heavy armor. This is me. So let me hop on and we'll start our journey. So here we go. So as you can see, we enter Defender Road. Once again, I want to remind the viewers that everything on this server is player made. So somebody took the time, in this case I know who it was Patrina, came over here and built this road for the new people starting out on the server to make it easier for them to get around. But yeah, everything on the server is player made except for those 3 green signs you saw at the beginning and those red rowboats. So there's the settlement token. So we're going through a nice little cedar forest. Let's see, Victor has an image. So yeah, I'm on a large cart right now because I prefer a large cart because you can see it gives you 360-degree view as you go around. So here's a corpse of an old huge spider. So it was coming to the spawn point to start the video. It was after me and the guards took care of it. So there's Yellow Brick Road we're coming up on. So this bridge took a long time to build. Mainly it was the foundations that took the longest, that middle foundation. It seems like we dropped over 10,000 units of dirt to build that middle foundation. Finally, instead of building 3 other foundations, we decided to just do land bridges. Oh, by the way, anytime you can hit F6 for time. I'll tell you it's 9:24 in the morning, week 4 of Diamond. So also you can type, for example, /time. That'll give you the same information. And so if you go to Wurmpedia and look at Wurm calendar, you'll see we're on week 4 of Diamond. And also, just to quickly review here, we started out here and we went along Defender Road, and now we're on Yellow Brick Road during the Gold Crossing. And you can see that we're in the year 991, which the server started as a default server. So it started at the year 980. So that means there's been 10 years of Wurm time. What that equates to, so every 42 real life days it equals 1 Wurm year. So this server has been running continuously for about 420 days. And over there you can see the red rowboat, so that's where the starting spawn location was. And so here we're entering in the tunnel. So this is a very long tunnel. It goes about 150 tiles west from here, and then another 280 tiles south. And then throughout the tunnel, as much as possible, if you mouse over the lamp, you can see it says plus 120 east. So that means that we are 120 tiles from the turn. So going this way, as the number decreases, you know you're heading east. As the numbers decreases, you're heading west. As the numbers increases, you are heading east. And there's a venerable lava spider. We're not going to fight it for this video. I don't want to get killed in the video and die. That would be kind of embarrassing. But there's a lava spider. And you can see also that this is a public mine. I mean, there's no claim stake to this, and all these iron veins are for public use. If you want to come and mine it, help keep the passage clear. So anyway, what I'm saying is, if you look at this says 80 plus 80 east, and that says plus 70 east. So as the number decreases, you're heading west. As the numbers increases, you're heading east. So at least for this tunnel, anytime you can tell where you are in the tunnel, because as you can see, the tunnel looks pretty much the same. So I put these lanterns in to help you figure out where you are in the tunnel. The sandstone tile, rock slab tile, another iron vein, another iron vein, another iron vein. So you can see there's a lot of iron vein. For the east, another iron vein. East, and there's a zinc vein located at plus 30 east marker. Now, on some of these tiles also, for the, so here's the iron vein, and the lamp next to it, I marked it as a very good quality iron. So many of these you can tell what the quality is before you get your prospecting skills up. So plus 10 east, and here you kind of can't miss it, but here's the turn. So at this point we travel 150 tiles west. So here's the turn, as you can see, turn. From here we're going to head south. And you can see plus 280 north. And so here, just at the east-west, as the numbers increase, you're heading north. As the numbers decrease, you're heading south. So you can see 280 now 270. So that means we're heading south in the tunnel. 265. Now this part is a little bit better marked. I actually have it marked every 5 tiles almost. So here you can see 260 north, 255 north, 250 north. And again, that means we're heading south. Another iron vein. So here's a cave in. Normally I would stop and mine that out, but obviously I won't take the time for this video. 225 north. So you can see there's a lot of resources, rock salt, sandstone, all kind of different ores. North, so we're halfway. Oh look, here's another zinc vein. So yeah, this tunnel, initially it was only one tile wide, and I think it probably took me 4 or 5 days, with about 8 hours each day, where I did nothing but mine, well, tunnel. And then Shudanka and Chaotic Gamer helped me expand it to 2 tile wide that you see here. Take a quick drink. Here's where I kind of made a mistake. I dug down a little too deep. So eventually he plans to come fix this so that I'll raise water. As you can see, 10 tiles in between. I couldn't put any lamps because it was too low. And you can see that we're approaching our village. Oh, here's a gold tile. Gold vein. Another gold vein. Another gold vein. Here's another gold vein. And here I started marking the quality. So here you can see that this gold vein here is at maximum quality is 67 quality gold. And this gold vein here, maximum quality, is 91 quality gold. But I know I'm getting close because I can see contour pop up in my local. So 30 north. So we're getting very close to our deed here, TORGA Prime. Now the other day while I was clearing the cave-ins, getting ready for this video, when I popped out, Black Dragon jumped me, so hopefully it won't happen this time. So here you basically reach the end of the tunnel, and here's where you turn and you head east again to get out of the tunnel. And you can see we've already entered TORGA Prime, and so here's where you pop out. So just to quickly review here, we went through Yellow Brick Road, and we went through this tunnel here heading west, and then the tunnel heading south, and now we popped out right here, TORGA Prime. So we are right here right now. And so the rest of this video, I'm just going to take you throughout the village to see what's been built so far. So here we are coming out of the tunnel. And look, there's Contour. He's meditating or praying, I guess. And this is our farm. This is field 4, field 5, field 3. So here's our token, settlement token. So to the left here, you can see is where some of our animals are, our horses. I'm gonna hop out here, and this is the first building in the village. This is a community center, and over here is our supplies and my slight case of OCD. I have everything organized in qualities of 10. So this first bulk storage bin is 1 to 10 quality, as you can see. 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, so on and so forth. And same thing on the food side. I have 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, all the way up to 91 to 100. So that's how I like to have it organized. Here's our larder. Grab a quick bite here. So usually I try to eat the meals that are highly damaged so as not to waste. So I usually eat those first, even though Contour, he has made us plenty of other food. Let's see here. And as you can see, when you eat different foods, different players get different affinities. So here I have the sickle and the stone chisel. It says I'm full. Whoops. Climb up to the second floor. Oh, and on the material side, you can see I have 1 to 10 here, for example, and then right above it has a matching 1 to 10. So what I do is the raw materials are on the first floor, and any what I consider process. So stone shards will be on the bottom, but when I process into bricks, they'll be on the second floor, for example. Again, marble shards, marble bricks is on the second floor. So anything processed, I consider processed. So you have cotton on the first floor, but when they get processed into bowstrings or strings of cloth or piece of cloth, then they're on the second one. And again, I have 10 of them, one for each 10 degrees quality level. So this is our community center and our main workshop. Most of the different tools you can see are here. Oh, and here's my first rare item, rare maple rope tool. My first and I think only to this point, 2,000 hours playing on this server, and only one rare item. Here's my maple sap. So I'll climb up to the third floor here. And here we have 6 public beds. These are free beds that anybody can come and sleep in to get sleep bonus. So very quickly, I'm going to climb up to the top here. I think tower has a nice view. I think this one is 10 stories. Okay, here we go. So here you can see view of our animals, and I had been dividing them up by generation. So here is the 3rd generation animals, and all their children are over here in the 4th generation animals. So for example, here, this animal, if you roll over it, I have it labeled F03G01. That means it's a female horse, 3rd generation, and first one of the females. And then here you can see F04G01, which means again this is female, 4th generation, number 1, number 2, number 3, and in this row over here are males. So I like to label my horses this way. For the horses, at least, since you can't tell male or female just by looking at them, so I label them. So you can mouse over them and see that all these are female, and then all these are male. I stopped labeling the cows, but I used to do the same for the cows. But cows you can tell, because you can tell between the cows and the bulls, which are the males. So here, animals, here's a shipyard. We'll go over there in just a bit. Here's a Colossus, I believe Goodbringer or GB built it. Here's a castle I'm building, marketplace, warehouse, and as I move over here, that's a Contours Country Kitchen. We'll visit that next. Here's the foundation of GB's warehouse. We just finished building the foundation. He hasn't started building his house yet, his warehouse yet, but that's a plan. And you can see how steep it is. It's almost 300 meters, 300 tiles high at the farthest point on the far edge. So again, this is 10 10 stories high. The maximum you can build right now is 16, depending on your skill level and the materials. This is made of mostly wood, so I believe at this point I can go up to 15 or 16. I just didn't make it that high. It didn't seem appropriate, I guess. There's our cog over there. So just to give you an idea of this direction on the map, in the in-game map, we are basically standing right here in this building here, and we're looking southwest at this island here. Okay, so let's go ahead and go down and visit some of the other. Whoops, meant to go down. Whoops, my bad. Cars. Let's hop on our horse and let's go over and look at Contour's kitchen. This is where Contour is doing most of his, well, here you can see he has started of an herb garden. He has one of each different herbs. Basil, belladonna, cumin, and all the different other ones. Paprika, sage, and here we have different seal items. So now this was introduced a few months ago, where when you seal stuff, you'll keep stuff from decaying. So here we have our honey. We have two different qualities honey right now, 42 and 65, and here we have 23 units of honey here. So it's 25 minus 2, since each of the empty barrels is 2 weight. So we have 23 in here, and then we have 16 in here. And we also have the passata and the fennel oil. Go up the spiral staircase here. A couple of beds. Nice little view of his herb garden, as well as a lake. Here's the reservoir farm. So over on the right is fields 1 through 5, and over here is 6 through 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're not growing anything right now because we have so much food produced right now, we really don't need to grow anything. But the fields are here and ready. Okay, so again, here's another view of GB's foundation. So this is where his warehouse is going to be. Here's building for the marketplace. There's very little in here. The plan or the hope was to have other players set up their personal merchants here, like I have here, to trade, but so far nobody else has done anything. So right now I mainly use my personal merchant as a rare items holder, since anything you keep in her will not take any damage, just like they're in your own inventory. So I'm going to hop off here for a second. So as you can see, there's plenty of room. Climb up, and there's also right now a second floor. The idea is, oh sorry, there's me testing some of the die schemes. But the idea is, if necessary, I can extend the outer ring up further if we get more and more merchants. Within the second floor, there's some public beds here for people to sleep in if they come visiting. So that was the first room. Here's room B, 2 more beds. Climb up. Room C, 2 more beds. And I'm gonna climb all the way up. So here we're on the 8th floor, looking east at the castle, looking north, looking west. You can see the foundation and the lake peeking through. And looking south, you can see the warehouse. Oops, and our main orchard area. Now the warehouse, you can see that I built them out of wood, but most likely I'm going to replace all of these with stone. Since I started building it, new wall textures has come out, and I think the stone looks better. It looks, I'm sorry, not stone, brick wall looks better. It looks more like a warehouse, so I'll be replacing these over time, or when I have time. Oh, catch a view of the Colossus again. Climb down. Here is the warehouse. It's not completed, obviously, but my original plan was to have 11 floors, where this first floor here will have like looms and stuff like that, and then starting on the second floor through 11 will be qualities, 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, but going up per floor. I might hop off here. Right now, I only have is rock shards. Let me climb up real quick. Oops, move to the other side. So here's a view of the marketplace. We're just up there, and here everything you see in stone is what I'll keep. Everything in wood is temporary structure. I'm basically using as scaffolding. Reason I use these wooden ladders because they use the least amount of material. It only takes like 5 planks and 1 small nail, and it's very easy to take apart, so that once I take them out, it'll look like how I have here, where it has these open spaces. And starting on the third floor, I haven't done it yet. Starting on the third floor, I'll put guardrails on here to keep you from falling off, because I think at this height, we're 4 stories up. Yeah, if you fall from this height, I think you'll potentially die in one fall. And we don't want that. But I'm getting my warehouse ready. Since I'm a pack rat, I have to store everything as much as possible. From here we'll come down to beginning of Shudanka's dock area. As you can see, he's building everything in marble, which looks really nice. I think it's very pretty. And here he'll have another building here. He hasn't gotten around to it yet. Change everything to marble slab. That looks nice. So here, looking back, you can see he has 2 levels, a higher level for like the big caravels here, and a lower level for the NARs. So I think it worked out really nice as a dock area. A couple of our caravels. Of mine. I'm going to cut through his building here. So yeah, I really like how the marble looks. It looks very nice. So here's the other side. You can see he started the building here. So the other side will mirror this. He'll change it into marble also, like the central building. You can see there's plenty of storage space. Oh wow, look at all these cars here. Here's his tunnel, or his cave. Very nice. Oh, these cars are hanging out here. It's kind of funny. But yeah, that's nice. Whole bunch of Myra Viziers. Magical chest. Mancaron statue. All these marble walls he converted using forget the name right now, but I think he can buy at the traders. Oh, by the way, when you look at your map, each one of these Stone locations has a trader on it. So here's the Meadows, Central Lakes, SoFa East Beach, Northern Shore, and West Lake. So there's 5 traders on the server. But yeah, each one of these was originally rock, I believe, and he just convert them to the type of material he wants. So he did a lot of work, as you could see. Take a peek. These should all be, storage bins should all be empty. Oh cool, and he also marked them, so here you can see that this marble vein maximum quality is 84. Wow, 97 quality gold, 90 quality silver, 40 quality 98 quality. Okay, so these he hasn't converted, but he went ahead and marked them, as you can see, so you'll know what he wants to do with them later. Very nice. 67 quality tin, 57 quality marble, 73 quality marble. Wow. I love it. It's nicely organized. Rock solid. 99 quality. Wow. He hasn't done anything with that tile yet. Let's pop out here. Good progress. Excuse me, sorry about that. So let's head back up. So here we come to our castle, and down there I'm starting to work on the moat where I'm digging down the water. I left room to do that. So as you can see, anytime you surface mine, you need to make sure, like I'm surface mining this tile here, I need to make sure the surrounding tiles is exposed rock so I can surface mine this tile. So I'll go along here and surface mine down to water eventually. But for now, we'll come look at the castle. And right now, it is only 8 stories high. The plan is to make it eventually the floor 16. So the plan is to have 4 floors of 8 by 8, and then 4 floors of 6 by 6, 4 floors of 4 by 4, and then the top floor will be 2 by 2. But right now I stopped at 8 floors because my paving isn't high enough for me to pave any higher. So I'm just waiting until get my skills higher. So the castle, there's the waiting room, and then here's the main throne room, which I don't have. I'm very bad at furnishing stuff, but I have it built. So this is a, I don't know if you can tell from this shot, but this is a 4 by 4 by 4 cube area. So again, to get this look is, I filled in all these levels used to have those wooden ladders like you saw in the warehouse, And after I built it up, I went back and removed it to get this chamber look. Over here we have our main larder. Oh, I need to get rid of that tree so it doesn't go through the wall and break the solid stone illusion. But all these larders are empty right now. So here's another side. This is what I'm calling the medical center, or healing center side. So each one of these, this is a healing cover, potency 1. So these are items are potency 1. And I have it organized potency 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the second level you have the accompany food storage bin items, like for example these items: wheat, pumpkin, onion, corn, parsley. These are potency 1, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 also. So this is our healing center in the castle. So I'm going to hop off here now. And here is my winery, and in the future I'll also have a brewery. But this was $9.85. So again, if you do a time check, which is /time, we can see that this is $9.91. So I did these five warm years ago. So that's almost 200 days ago. 986, and I never got around to 987. Quick look, sealed. Not sure what quality it is. I'll have to look. Oh, and here's a quick view from the 3rd floor of the main throne room once again. You can see that there's 4 floors. You can see 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could use some help furnishing it, like I said, but I'll wait for the rest of my village mates to help with that. Let me climb up. Whoops. So here you're looking at the throne room from the back. So most of these areas are designated for storage for now. So now we're standing on the first open area here. You can see the marketplace, shipyard over here that's hiding, the Colossus. And the second set of 4 levels are basically apartments. So here we're going to my room. It's 2 levels, as you can see. I don't have anything in here right now, but eventually I'll put a bed in here. View of marketplace. here's 7th level and then 8th level. Like I said, I'm not able to pave with stone yet. I could do wood, but I'll rather just wait for now. So you can't quite see it, but that's the island where the spawn location is. So further north in that direction is where we started. Okay, let's head down. So here's one of the bigger rooms, 4x4x1, another view of the throne room from the 4th level, looking down, as you can see. And each stair location I tried to put floor signs so you know that you are on floor 2 right now, facing south. Whoops, sorry. One more level. Okay, let's hop on a horse. So here you can see where I stopped, ended, so I'll continue digging out these areas for the moat. Here's our main shipyard. You can see a lot of ships in here being built, or some of these are already built. They just haven't been launched yet. Like here's Jessica's rare Gnar. Ooh, shiny. And on this side we have our main lumber yard. So as you can see, I would divide it up by different quality levels. And once again, raw woods are on the first floor, finished products or processed product are on the second floor. I think that's GB's caravel he's working on. This is Shu's Corbita. He's finished, he just haven't launched it yet. And over here we have our metals, the ore processing area. So, raw ores are on the bottom, processed smelted ores are on the top. Lumps are on the top. Let me see if I can climb up to the 3rd level to let you see. Okay, so there's the shipyard. You can see different ships being worked on. So we're facing east here. And eventually my plan, once I get good enough with the dye skills, is to make everything blue here on top. But right now, skill isn't high enough, so I have this purple looking wall right now. And here's a view of the Colossus and our other port area. Basically, it's two T's with different ships on there. Colossus. Do a quick look at the dock, and then we'll head over to the lighthouse, and then I'll wrap up this video. There's the Colossus. Main dock area, and then there's Shridanka's dock area, you can see. And in the back you can see the lighthouse that I'm working on that we'll go visit next. Oh, here's the bell. So again, that island right there is the starting island. So from the starting location, if you sail southwest, is where you'll come to our village. 4 o'clock in game. So another reason I will be wrapping up this video is it's about to get dark, so it's not going to make the video look as nice. Yard, shipyard. Castle again. So on the right here is the main orchard. That's why the trees, as you can see, are all lined up nice and straight. Oops, gotta cut down some trees here. So here's the lighthouse. Originally I was going to paint these every other one red, so that, you know, it looks like a white red lighthouse, but I think Now the red bricks, I'll probably replace these with brick walls instead, and I'll still give it the same red white look. I'll hop off real quick, climb up to the top. Okay, so we're on the top of the lighthouse. You can see Shoes shipyard, the main shipyard, Colossus, Castle peeking through, part of the marketplace peeking through. So there's the starting island. And there's the northern entrance of the O22 canal. So in the in-game map, it's right here is where we'll have a canal. We have a canal going through. That'll be part of the next videos. Nice little rainbow. Okay, so I'm going to be wrapping up this video here with this view of our village so far. And just as a quick review, when we got into town, which is right here, we came out, we looked at the farms we were here, went to the community building, looked at Contour's kitchen, then we came out here, looked at the marketplace, we looked at the warehouse, and we went to Shu's stock area, which was here, and went into his cave, which is over here. We went in here, as you can see, and then on the map, cave map, that's the internal inside of Shu's cave. Came back out, we looked at the castle, then we went to look at the shipyard here, went down, took a quick look at the dock area, came back up, went across, came and looked at the lighthouse and a 90 degrees bridge, and now we're standing here. So here I'm going to end episode 1 of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and didn't find it too boring. In episode 2, the plan is to head out from our village and then go down this road here, cross a bridge, and head towards, head along Dragon Brae Bridge, eventually, and I guess we'll try to visit some of the settlements along the way. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you.